Hi everybody, Dr. Susan here. Hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to talk about leaky gut. So this is something that many people have heard of. It's kind of the buzzword around, but many people this week didn't really know exactly what that was. So I'm going to explain it to you. And what it is in general is our guts have a tight gap junction in it. It's tight. It's called the gap junction. It's to keep the contents of the gut from the bloodstream, which is sterile environment. So you want to keep those separated. You know, your bloodstream wants to stay sterile, and what's going to digest in your gut, you want to keep inside your gut. Many times due to inflammation, toxins, food sensitivities, gastric inflammation, all kinds of things, those gap junctions start to open up. And when it happens, that's leaky gut. So these food particles, bacteria, virus start to leak out into the sterile bloodstream. And your immune system creates a massive attack from these foreign invaders in the bloodstream, which can be the food particles or whatever it is, but anything that's not supposed to be in there, there's going to be a massive attack from our immune systems launched against it. So in my practice, usually this is what leads to autoimmunity. And in my case too, as most of you know, I was diagnosed with MS 9 years ago, which is an autoimmune condition. It's an inflammatory condition. And I had to get to the root causes of my autoimmunity and what was causing my body to react, to become inflamed. So a big thing for me was food. So this brings us back to our food test. So anybody with autoimmunity or autoimmune issues, or an issue that they can't get a diagnosis on. So I find with people who come in who have been to many doctors, and they're just chasing after a diagnosis and are unable to get one, in most cases it's autoimmunity. So in today's world, there is 140 named autoimmune conditions at this point. It used to be 40 years ago, now it's 140. And millions, probably 50 million people have autoimmunity in our country. They actually feel statistically 97% of our country has undiagnosed autoimmunity. So it's just unbelievable what's going on in this country. But if you think about it, if it has to do with leaky gut and it has to do with the foods we're eating and things that cause leaky gut, it's not really makes sense, right? Because in our country, the foods that we're eating are GMOs. They're glyphosate sprayed, which collapses the microbiome in your gut. And these fake foods, your body doesn't know what to do with them or where to place them. They can't digest them and they can't utilize them because they're fake. They don't recognize them. So they get stored in fat cells, and that's a whole other story. But with this food test, if a patient comes in and there's multiple sensitivities, this is my test from a while ago, 2017, 2 years ago. But if there's multiple food sensitivities, which is indicated by this line that comes all the way down, that means they have leaky gut. That's what tells us they have leaky gut. So this food test is multi-purpose. It's one to see if they do in fact have leaky gut. And on the second page, there's a candida score. So we also find out if there's candida in the gut, because we need to take care of that also, because that also causes inflammation and problems in the gut if it's an overgrowth. So you want to correct that also. So you have to protect your gut with everything you can. I can't say that enough. So if anybody has anything undiagnosed or some condition that they can't get a handle on, or if you know somebody who does, please share this video, because it's very likely starting the root cause with leaky gut. And they can make corrections to it. Here in the office, we have certain supplements we use for leaky gut, certain dietary protocols, certain ways you eat, things like that, to heal. I call it heal and seal. We want to heal and seal your gut to keep those gut contents out of the bloodstream, to stop the autoimmunity. And that's one of the ways I stopped my autoimmunity. You got to stop your body from reacting. If your body keeps reacting, let's just say you have a food sensitivity to chicken, and you eat chicken 2 times a day, every single day, and your immune system, is reacting 2 times a day. It wasn't designed that way. It was designed if, a pathogen or some foreign invader came into your body and needs to launch an attack against it. It's the army fighting the battle to the enemy. So the enemy is the thing that came in your body that shouldn't be there. But what's happening today is if you have an immune reaction to a certain food and you're eating it every day, your immune system is being triggered 2-3 times per day. It gets hypervigilant. It's not meant to design that way, and it gets confused, and then it starts to confuse the food and the molecular makeup of that food with different parts of your body, and it starts to autoimmune attack itself. That's what happened in my brain. It was dairy. I'm allergic to dairy, and molecularly, a dairy molecule is identical to the white matter in our brain. So my body started attacking my brain and spinal cord. So that's what happens. It's called molecular mimicry, and you can look that up, and there's a lot of research on it. So you don't want those antibodies created. So again, the food test, multifaceted, love it, love this food test. I do it every 6 months. I recommend everybody does it, especially if you have children, because so many things can cause behavioral problems or ADHD today, and most of it starts in the gut. And most kids today, I've been saying this a lot on videos lately, most kids today have leaky gut. So it's so important to find that out and to get that taken care of before they go any further in life, because it's only going to get worse as they go further down the road. And there's no research on this age group that was born after 1997, when glyphosate was introduced into our food supply, and we were eating so much of it. So you definitely want to stop children if they're eating glyphosate. You do not want them to get leaky gut. They somehow miraculously don't have it already. But if they do have it, you want to definitely get that fixed. And we have some real simple solutions for that. So that's all I got today. Leaky gut, autoimmunity. It's kind of my wheelhouse because it's what I brought myself back from. So I love to help people in these situations. So if you know anybody suffering, please like and share this video. I'm probably going to do a longer video on autoimmunity that will go out to our email list. So if you're not part of our email list, just reach out to our office. We have a lot of things going on right now. We have the workshop coming up on November 12th, and that's going to be covering all these topics that I've been covering on Facebook. We have a 6-week class in which I'm going to email out 6 videos to help people with weight loss and health. So that's kind of cool. Something I've been wanting to do for a long time. We couldn't figure out how to do it because, trouble with people traveling and busy schedules. So we're doing it through email. It's absolutely free. So if you'd like to be part of that, please contact our office again. The workshop is also free, so free information, and just come and learn. Even the emails, the 6-week emails, just come and learn a different perspective on things. It's really the truth of how you have to lose weight, but also correct a lot of things in our bodies today, a lot having to do with blood sugar. So if you're having issues with blood sugar or thyroid issues or weight loss resistance or autoimmunity or undiagnosed conditions, definitely come to one of them or sign up for one of them. Call our office because we are here to help and we want to give you that information. All right. Hope that helped. Have a good day.